Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play Overdose in their Yandere game fun.io, where we have a Yandere doctor. Let's begin. Ooh yeah, we could check. Do that. Lie in because I'm being lazy. And cheer. Let's begin. Your apartment feels overwhelming quiet. You find yourself sitting at a small kitchen table, staring down at the remnants of your breakfast, which, to be honest, isn't much. Okay, technically isn't much. It's hard to read because the syringe. I like the syringe though. Your toast and your barely finished eggs. You can't quite recall when you stopped eating. The clock on the stove catches your eye. His hands move in a way that says more time has passed than you had anticipated. Great. You're running late again. Your bag is conveniently waiting by the door, unless you manage to get that part right. You grab it with momentary hesitation washes over you. You pick up your anxiety pills and shake them lightly. I don't need them now. I have zero anxiety. Already? You try to think back. When was the last time you refilled it? Before the move, clearly. There's been no time to settle in here yet. No doctor, no pharmacy. Apparently there's no safe function. So I'm just gonna take the pill. You tap one pill into your palm, toss into your mouth, and slow it dry, wincing slightly at the bitterness. Maybe I'll try to go to the pharmacy after work. Yes, that makes sense. You seek out a pharmacy nearby, transfer the prescription, and get everything sorted. It's not a big deal. Grabbing your bag once more and heading to the door, you can figure it out later. Right now, you're late for work. Our awareness dropped. The morning sun filters through the tinted hallway windows as you rush out of your apartment, nearly tripping over your own shoes in the process. Your bag slips from your shoulders as you fumble with your keys, already running late. And out of the corner of your eye, you spot Milo, your best friend since childhood. This is the second Milo we know that was a best friend since childhood. And their one was Yandere. He moved into the city a couple weeks ago for a fresh start and a new job, new surroundings, new version of yourself. Milo had insisted their apartment complex was perfect, and because you trusted them so much, you end up moving into the unit right next to theirs. But there was one downside. You could barely keep up with the rent as is. You work at a small coffee shop down the street, pulling long shifts and counting tips at the end of each night just to make sure you can scrap by. Sighing, you adjust the strap of your bag, exhale sharply, and prepare to splint towards another shift you're already late for. Ew, Milo's cute. You're leaving now? You know your shift started 10 minutes ago, right? Milo, you don't have to remind me, you know? I don't have to, I just enjoy it. You lived there for 3 weeks and you're already late every single day. Joke back. Well, maybe if someone wasn't talking to me right now, I wouldn't be late. We were already late before we started talking to him, though. Hey, seriously, though. They gesture towards the stairwell. You're gonna miss the entire morning rush if you don't run. You sigh, adjusting your bag again. Just as you reach the stairwell door. Owen. Bye. You hurry out of your apartment building and step into the sidewalk, the cold morning air brushing against your face. Your job isn't far, just a few blocks down. You adjust your bag on your shoulder, weaving through passing pedestrians, praying, hoping. Nothing slows you down. And for once, the street seems clear. You picked up your pace. Then, I think it looks clear already. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I bumped into someone. And he's cute. Oh, we have more than one love interest because I think he's our Yandere daughter. You're in a hurry. Apologize. Sorry, I'm late for work. He gestured vaguely down the street. He finally steps back, give me a space to pass. Flirt with him. Well, if I run into someone interesting, maybe I could start being late more often. He paused for a moment, studying you. Interesting strategy. He tilts his head slightly. I suppose I could stand here more often. Eerie, interested. It was kind of interesting. No need to apologize, darling. We know he's a Yandere when he says darling, right? There you are. I'm starting to worry and to run this place alone. Sorry. Why? Hey, why do you always have that badge on you? Bandage on you? Just curious. You blink. You've been waking up with strange energies for weeks now. Strangely, they're always in the same spot. Do you have a vampire or someone stabbing us with a syringe? You shake your head, noticing the wave of customers in the store. After all, it's rush hour. I could tell you later. Think it's best if we get to work. You tie your apron. Who do you help next? I would say student because he is studying, but businessman because he'll be the mean one. They'll be the Karen. Businessman. Morning, sir. Took you long enough. Can I get black coffee? I'm sure, of course. You guys take too damn long here. I don't like those business guys. They're usually rude. I'm sorry, there's only 2 people working here. Jeez. Who do you help next? Old lady. Good morning, madam. Hello, dearie. Can I get a matcha, please? Sure thing. I like the little tiny little matcha. Who do you help next, student? Good morning. Hi, can I have a chocolate croissant, please? Of course. And coffee for coffee. Small black coffee. Oh, it's you again. Hey. I'm sorry, but earlier I just really in the rush. It's okay. You work mornings often? Most days. Most isn't specific. Be honest. Weekdays. Just asking so I could prepare myself if I bump into you again. Your name? Avrin. Evren. Make his drink perfectly. You place a cup in front of him. Evren lifts it slightly and takes a sip. He looks mildly impressed. Thank you. He exits the line full of people and goes to sit down. Looking very handsome. For a second, all he could really do is stare. Then, sooner or later, Evren comes up to the counter once more. You should drink more water. Question mark? Why? Kidney stones? You look dehydrated. Oh no, just wait until I have the kidney stone. All jokes aside, listen to him, drink lots of water. He places bills in the tip jar. He places bills in the tip jar more than necessary. Thank you, YN. How do you even know my name? I never told you. It's our name tag. It's on your badge. Today, it's your turn to choose the cafe, close the cafe. You and Rhea switch off every week. Unfortunately, this week is yours. You wipe down the counter, slack the chairs, and double-check the register. When you finally turn off the lights and lock the door, the street outside feels noticeably quieter than it did a few hours ago. Before Rhea left, she reminded you to take out the trash. Take out the trash. You head into the alleyway behind the cafe with the trash bag in hand. Before you can dump it, you hear a hushed voice fur in. The tone of it makes your stomach tighten. Stay and listen. You step closer, just enough to hear them. No, keep it split small. Less attention that way. You said that last time, almost all. We almost got caught. Got us caught. Then, don't mess it up this time. Plastic rustles, someone swears under their breath. Whatever they're dealing, it definitely isn't harmless. You pull spikes, and you slip back out before anyone notices you. You start walking. You feel like someone's following you. Papa Yandere. Someone is following you. It's probably nothing, but someone just heading home. Just someone heading home. They're not passing. Why aren't they slowing down either? You glance back. Your pulse quickens. Go to the pharmacy. Your pills. If you don't get your pills, this obviously won't be happening. Shoving your hands into your pockets, you pull out your phone, fingers trembling slightly as you search for the nearest pharmacy. With determination, you quickly quicken your pace, your shoes pounding against the pavement. You cross the street in desperation, glancing down at your phone to confirm the directions. Then, car? Car, we didn't get easy guide. Car code, you didn't easy guide us this time. You're in the hospital. The hallway's dark, with blood staining the walls. Check for your pills? Well, this is a weird hospital. It definitely looks like it reminds me of a hospital in a certain game. Caution, becoming 3. In the midst of it all, you decide to go to the journey to find your medication. Soon enough, you reach the room to find a cabinet. It has a strange smell. You open it slowly. The blood? The tablet is filled with prescription drugs, but there's something wrong inside. Look at the cabinet, you notice a piece of paper, and pick it up. Oh, that's Everin. Everin? And who is that scribbled out? The photo shows Everin, perhaps younger, with a girl gripping his face painfully. Then you exit the room. Your pills aren't there. Find a different room. Something isn't right. It's pretty dark in here. You walk into the room and something bumps your feet. You decide to look down. It's a bloody hand. It looks like it's rotting. And the knuckles are bruised. Well, that would explain the smells are smelling. You decide to explore and take a shortcut through the narrow hallway. However, you find nothing. Go further. An exit? You rush towards it. Your eyes slowly open. Everything's white. The ceiling above you is too bright. The light's humming softly. A faint beeping rhythm pushes somewhere nearby. For a moment, you just stare upward, trying to piece together where you are. You inhale sharply. Pain immediately shoots for your ribs. Your hand instinctively presses down against your side. Thick bandages wrap around your torso beneath the hospital gown. You glance down at yourself. Your legs feel heavy, and your head throbs faintly. Great. You carefully push yourself upright. Your body protests immediately, but curiously lends. Slowly swing your legs over the edge of the bed. You steady yourself against the wall and take a few small steps around the room. But as you move closer, there's a desk with various items that catches your attention. You glance down. Okay, yes. An empty pill bottle sits on the table. There's no label and no prescription information. The cap is slightly worn, like it's been opened various times. You don't remember taking anything. Close. A torn syringe wrapper recently opened. There's no syringe nearby. A half-finished cup of coffee. You remember Evan ordering, then serving it to him. A worn leather-bound notebook sits on the table. Before you can think about it too much, footsteps echo in the hallway outside, and it's getting closer. You panic slightly and quickly shuffle back towards the bed. Climbing it takes more effort than expected. You barely manage to put the blanket up before the door opens. A familiar voice speaks. Hi there. Hi, just checking in on you for a minute. Try not to overdo it, okay? Or help. Okay, I'll try. She adjusts a few things near your bed and gives you a quick, reassuring smile. Ah! You look up. Everyone stands in the doorway wearing a white coat. He looks completely comfortable here. Like he belongs. His eyes meet yours. A small smile appears. You're conscious now. He sounds relieved. He sounds proud. He steps inside, closing the door quietly behind him. Good morning. You blink at him. Everin? His eyes drift briefly towards the door before setting back on you. I see the nurse checked on you already. He doesn't sound thrilled. I get a little embarrassed. Of course, the guy I bumped into twice sees me like this. He walks over to the side table and sits down. He set a small tray. Steam rises from the mug sitting on it. I wasn't sure when you wake up. He gestures towards the tray. So I brought breakfast. He glanced down. It doesn't look like hospital food. This isn't from the cafeteria. Everyone gives a quiet hum. Correct. He pulls the chair beside your bed a little closer. Hospital food is terrible. He sits. So I made it myself. Oh, you're sweet. You stare at him for a moment. You made me breakfast? Ever nods once. You should eat while it's still warm. He picks up a spoon and gently raises it to your face. I don't want you using your muscles. Let me feed you. Let him feed you. Because he's cute. You let him feed you. How are you feeling? Honest. Like I've been hit by a car. And not easy kind. Everyone chuckles. Everyone flips through the chart. The patient becomes slightly more serious. He had a concussion, 2 fractured ribs, and several cuts. His gaze was to yours again. You're lucky. The impact could have been worse. Like a easy guide, you saw slightly. The memory still feels hazy. I don't really remember it. Everyone nods slowly. That's part of the concussion talking. The concussion's fault. That's normal with a head trauma. He sets the chart down, then stands. I should change your bandages. Everyone quickly gently lifts the edge of your hospital gown, just enough to unwrap the bandage around your ribs. His movements are slow, but his focus is intense, like he's studying every small reaction you have. Tell me if this hurts, okay? His fingers brush slightly across your side while removing the gauze. Tease. Do all your patients get this willful attention? Ephraim pauses. His eyes meet yours again, but this time he doesn't respond. He finished wrapping the new bandage. The gauze is perfectly neat, almost identical to the mysterious bandage you've been waking up with. Oh, he's been stalking us for a while. Evan removes the gloves and throws them away. Then he pulls a chair closer to you. Then he pulls the chair closer again. I do have a few questions. His tone softens slightly. Just routine. Do you live alone? Yes. Yeah, I live alone. Easy for you to stalk us. In your job, you work at the cafe down the street, correct? You blink. Yes, weren't you there? Do you remember how you got all your energies? The crash. Head trauma can affect memory. Do you feel safe here? Yes. With you, yes. That's good. Everyone stands. Right before he leaves, he adjusts your blanket to fit more over your fragile body. Remember, don't worry your pretty little head about anything, okay? You should rest. He moves towards the door. Before leaving, he glances back. You can have a visitor later today. Your house lift, if you'd like. Can you be my visitor? He opens the door and returns shortly. The door closes behind him. What do you think of Everin? He's kind. I probably shouldn't trust him at all. He's kind. The room is quiet again. You stare at the ceiling for a moment, trying to process everything. Then you reach for your phone on the bedside table. Who should visit you? He could water my plants, and she could be known that we're kind of in the hospital now. I'm gonna go with I will. After some time passes, you visit your wives. What the heck were you thinking? Miles storms in, visibly ticked. I told you how many times look both ways before crossing. I did. The car came out of nowhere. He stops abruptly when he sees you in the bed. His tone softens, but his tension lingers in the air. He rolls the back of his neck, trying to process the situation. You didn't see the car at all? Yeah, you're an idiot. They pull a chair beside your bed. After talking for a bit, their expressions shift slightly. Hey, about your accident. You look up. What about it? They hesitate. It was kind of weird. Your stomach tightens. Weird how? They glance towards the hospital door. Then back at you. The driver said you stepped into the road. like you didn't see the car at all. A silence filled the room. Outside in the hallway, a familiar voice speaks quietly with a nurse. Everin. The visitor lowers their voice slightly. Are you sure everything here is normal? I think you're overreacting. The door handle slowly turns. Pussie's cute. The doctor's cute. Beep, beep, beep. Your heart matter starts to pick up slightly. The door opens. Elevated. External stressors. I was just leaving. That would be best. Visiting hours are over. The door clicks shut behind your visitor, leaving the room quiet again. Everyone steps in, carrying a small tray, and my heart rate just lowers. Lunchtime. Huh? Is it still morning? No. Your prescription is... your perception of time is skewed. But it says it's morning still. Concussions have a funny way of doing that. You glance down the neatly arranged food. It smells far better than anything hospital grade again. Everyone slides a chair closer to your bed and sits, its bright yellow eyes catching the soft light from the window. I insist, eat while it's warm. You pick up the fork, but before you can take a bite, he moves it to your lips. Here, just a little. You allow him, letting the warm bite settle in your stomach. As you finish, Everton's hand grabs its small bottle containing pills. Wait, how did you get those? They were on my desk. The one on my desk was empty. You got up? No, I didn't. Stay silent. Except, you open your mouth and he cups your face carefully, pouring the glass of water. He carefully administers the pills, ensuring you take them. He turns to you now. He turns up to you now with two sprites. He turns to you now, carefully sits beside your bed, observing you. And your booty. Can you stay? Lie down with me. He looks at you a little surprised. You want me closer? He lies beside you, carefully, his bright eyes glowing as he smells boyishly. I don't mind. Oh, he has the heart eyes. Pull him closer. Instinctively, you shift closer, and your hand grips his necklace. Everyone freezes, and he turns bright red. Careful. Kiss. Your mind races, and you instinctively pull him closer, your lips brushing his. Everyone refuses before melting into your touch. When you pull apart, he says nothing at all. I'm just making flustered now. Too flustered. He just grabbed your hand instead. Ask if he has anyone else. Do you have anyone? Like someone special? Responsibilities. We're still holding hands and he gets up. Evan reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a syringe. What's that? Something to help you rest. Beep, beep, beep. See? He gestures slightly towards the monitor. He responds so strongly. To stress. He leans in. I should fix that. I don't need that. I think I'll rest just fine. I don't think he's going to listen to that. You don't remember much, do you? He only takes your wrist, his thumb rests over your pulse. Does it really matter, my love? You're here now. With me. I won't hurt you, baby. I promise. It'll be only a sting. End of demo. Well, we're definitely going to be staying with him. Choose all the right options. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and commenting down below. I'll see you guys next time.